Hello everyone, Rich and Bree here, back for part 3 of this SS Beaverford tutorial.
And today's main focus is going to be the ship's deckhouses, cargo hatches, and anything else we can think of.
Yep, anything like masts, funnel, anything like that. So what we're going to do first is move on to the ship's wheelhouses, or deckhouses. Now you're getting me doing it, Bree. Before we do that though, just to point out, we've added the doors and windows to the deck below, or the two decks. We did the first deck in the video. The second deck we didn't bother adding the windows, but they're here now, and that's them sorted.
You did them because I didn't know how you were doing them.
Yeah, fair enough. So what we're going to do now is go to the front centre block of the superstructure, and what we're going to do is build the foundation of the first deck house. So I'll put a centre block on the top, and then Bree will work on one side, I'll work on the other. And what we want to do is build this deck house 15 wide, which is 7 either side. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then for the sides we want 13, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Like so, and then join them together across the back. Like so, and then the centre block again. Like that, so that's our foundations for our deck house like that. And now this bit gets a bit complicated or confusing and things, so what we're going to do, I'm going to build the deck house to, well, the front wall at least. I'm going to build the front wall to 2 high from it, so build it double in height. Cross, shit, sorry, Rick. Right, so double in height like that. And I'm going to have to quickly look at the prototype for this one, and I believe I may have screwed up. So it's 1 high, 2 high, 3. Actually, build it 3 high, Bree. Build it 3 high across the front there. So I got this, get rid of that front block there, I didn't need that, so build it 3 high, across like so. And then on the centre of the front block, what we're going to do is add 2 blocks of wood forward, so 1 block, 2 blocks, and then a centre block, like so. And then either side of that, we want to add 2 out, 1, 2, and then curving back towards the deck, we want to build out 3, 1, 2, 3, and then out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like so. And actually that can be extended, so it's 5 out like that. And then we can extend that to, we're going to add another 9 out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this sits out like that. And then for the sides we want 3 back. So 1, 2, 3. And then inwards we want inwards 3, and then we want inwards 7, sorry, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, inwards, hun, inwards.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's inwards towards the centre. So like that, and then after that we want to go back 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then inwards 3, 1, 2, 3. And then down to the foundations of the deck house, so it's all connected up. Actually, so down to like that. So there's a quick jump cut there just to sort that out. Okay, so we've got it all connected up there. And then across the back, we want to increase it to 4 high. So the last few blocks of the side and the back, increase to 4 high. Like so, and then across the back to the centre. Like so. So it's 4 high, I'm not talking about that. And then underneath, in the inside, we want to build that to 3 high. So this wall on the inside, just build that to 3 high. Like so. And there we go, that's the first deck house laid out with the bridge wings. So there we go. So on the inside now of the bridge wings, we start filling in with wood decking.
Babe, the deck's not right. Look.
Oh, I'm using the wrong colour, that's why. There we go. Too many screw-ups already. Oh, damn it. Yep, so we'll do... That's how it should all lay up anyway. So there's the deck being filled in on the deck house. So I shall quickly look at, make sure that's alright. So there we go. So that's all filling in like that. So I'll do a quick jump cut now while we'll sort that out. So I shall return in just a moment.
Okay, back again. This deck house is done, and should look something like this. And now we're going to be focusing on the ship's wheelhouse.
But before we do that, we're going to add a wall on the deck below. From the front of the ship's deck house here, we're going to add a wall out to the side, which is about 9 blocks. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 9 on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that. And I breathe down your side, okay?
I think so.
Oh, okay, that's good enough. Then what we're going to do then is go back to the front of the ship's deck house here. We're going to add a wall around the front, or across the front, and then 3 on the side. So we go add on from the centre, front, and then we'll go out to the side, all the way out to the side of the bridge wings, and then back 3. 1, 2, 3, like that. So that's my side done there, and Breeze is working on hers. Marvellous. And it should look something like that. And then after that, we're going to add windows now. So we'll add a central window on the front, so a central window there, like so. And then 2 windows either side, separated by a single block. So window and window like that. So you should have 5 windows like so. Can't really see them very well because they're glass. And then you add pillars in between, like so. And then pillars at the end, like so. And it should look something like that. And then for the side walls, from the outside pillar, we're going to add a side wall of 10. So 10 along the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So from that end pillar, Bree, where you are?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Like so. And then we'll join them together across the back. Oh, like so.
Oh, sure.
And then, it's fine, and then increase it to 4 high, so 2, 3, 4. And build it all the way around. So, and then across the top of the windows as well. So you can join them up as well. So join them up like that. There we go.
Oh,
That's fine. And then after that, we'll add the deck, which is we're using birch wood, so that's what I screwed up last time. So I just add the birch wood deck to it. It shouldn't take too long because it's only a tiddly little deck house. So, and that's all done there. And then the last job for it really is just to add doors or windows. So we'll go to the side, and from the first block on the side we'll add a window like so, and then a pair of doors like so, and then a window, oh shit, like that, window like so, and then another window like so. And there we go, there's our doors and windows added like so. So that's our deck house added, and it should look something like that. So that's that deck house wheelhouse done. So there we go. So just read my notes while I work out what to do next. Okay, just read my notes there. So what we're going to do now is move on to the next deck house, and Breeze has added the back windows as well to the deck house. So you've got 3 windows across the back, like so. So for the next deck house, we're going to go down to deck level behind this deck house. Or before that, actually, we can add the stairs on the side. So where the deck overhangs the side. So on your side, Bree, you've got the 3 blocks which go out. We'll add a pair of stairs there, so a staircase 2 blocks wide. Using the right stairs actually, so we need birch ones.
oh.
Yeah, that's the ones I forgot about as well. So build a staircase 2 blocks wide. Out to the side like so. Just make sure you're doing yours okay. Yep, it's fine. And then add the supports underneath. And then the banisters, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, like that. And Bree should be okay doing hers as well, that's fine. And I'll just read my notes to work out what to do next. So the next deck house is behind this deck house. Are you okay, Bree? Okay, so the next deck house, we go behind the deck house, the main deck house here. I'm going to leave a 3 block gap from the centre, so 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th block we'll start again, so there's our beginnings again. So this next deck house is 11 wide, so it's 5 either side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out like so. Like that, and then the sides are 17, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then we want to go out 3. 1, 2, 3. Other way, Bree, other way. This is out 3. This is out 3, and then we want 4 back, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then join them together across the back, so. Like so, and I'll put a centre block in as well. So there's our second deck house, kind of looks like a big T from above. And then what we do then is just add, or build them to 4 blocks high, so 4 blocks high all the way around. You going okay, Bree? There's our deck house done like so. No, that block there, don't really need that one. And then what we do then is add the deck along the top. So with the birch wood, just add the deck like so. So what we'll do a jump cut. We'll work out what to do next after that. So Bree will fill the deck in, or do a bit of the deck in. So I'll do a jump cut now. We'll work out what to do next. So back in a moment.
Okay, back again. So that's that deck house done, and it should look something like this. And now we're going to be focusing on the skylights and cargo hatches.
Yep, so the cargo hatches are going to be in 2 phases. We're going to do the cargo hatches on the stern over here. Get those out of the way, and then we're going to do the cargo hatches on the front. But first, before we do that, we've got to do a skylight. So behind the deck house we just worked on, we're going to go to the centre block again. And then we want to leave a 5 block gap, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the 6th block, we'll add a centre block. And then right, there you are.
I'm right here.
Okay, so for this skylight is going to be 9 wide, which is 4 either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the sides are 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then join them together across the back, like so. And then that should be 2 blocks high, so 2 blocks high all the way around. So build it so it's double in height all the way around. Like so. And then for the design, we want to add a checkerboard sort of design. So I build a centre pillar. What's that? So build our centre like that, and then we'll add stripes in the middle, sort of like ribs. Like so. Like Bree's doing there, like that. So you could leave it like that, like ribs, but the design we're going for a sort of checker. So we'll just wait for the ribs, and then after that you put another centre line down the middle, like so. And Bree's already ahead of me on that one.
Well, I kind of knew what to do.
Yeah, so there we go. So that's skylight done there.
That's cool.
Yeah, don't look too bad, do it?
Do you want me to break the floor a bit, because that way you can actually see through?
You can do.
Okay.
So I'll just read my notes when we do a jump cut. So, so yeah, we'll do a jump cut while Bree does that one. So back in a second.
Okay, back again.
Yep. So what we're going to do now is move on to the cargo hatches, and go down to the main deck, which is the longest deck, and go to the back wall of the deck house here, or of the superstructure, and we're going to leave a 1 block gap.
It'll help you.
Okay, so we're going to leave a 1 block gap like so, and add a centre block. Thank you, Bree. And then we're going to add this cargo hatch is going to be 13 wide, so that's 6 other sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the sides are 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then join across the back. And I think there are, I think it's 3 of these. I think. Can't tell, but anyway, that's that first cargo hatch laid out, and what we do then is add a centre line down the middle like so, like that, and then the rest of the cover is going to be slabs. So I get our quartz slabs, and the rest of the hatch will be covered in the quartz slabs. So I'll do this as quick as we can. You okay, honey?
That's a big cargo hatch.
Yep, there's going to be more of these. I think there's 3 on this deck, on the back here, then there'll be 3 more on the front, I think. But not to worry. So that's the first cargo hatch taking shape like so. I'm just going to read my notes and work out what to do. So the next thing is a deck house. So we're going to go to the centre block of the front of the back of the cargo hatch, and we're going to leave a 2 block gap. So 1, 2, and on the 3rd block back we'll add a centre block. And we'll just wait for Bree to get done. You ready, okay, Hum?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So there we go. So the next deck house is going to be 13 wide, so 6 again either side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the sides are 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then across the back, like so. And then this deck house goes to 4 blocks high, so 2, 3, 4. And it's 4 high all the way along, all the way around. And then the roof itself, when we add that, is going to be all white as well. So
Okay.
yeah, so it's going to just be just a big white box basically. Like so, and I'll add a centre block on the back, like so. And then the roof is just white, so I'll add the white roof. Deck house done there, and then the next job is to add another cargo hatch. So we go behind the deck house again, and we're going to leave a 5 block gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 6th block we'll add another hatch, so the centre block there, and then this hatch again is 13 wide, so that's 6 other sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the sides are 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then join them together across the back, like so. And then the same again, centre line is a spine, like so. And then either side it's all slabs, so fill it all in with slabs again. Oh. The thing about adding slabs are a pain in the ass. You okay, Bree? Oh, that's cargo hatch almost done. Problems with these slabs are a fucking pain, aren't they?
Yeah. So I'm not trying to double them, but
yeah, I know. It's just trying to do it quickly, and it's just a pain in the ass. Anyway, that's that cargo hatch done there. Yep. So that's that one. So the next cargo hatch, we go back to the centre block of the back of the cargo hatch, and then we add. Or leave an 8 block gap, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and on the 9th block, same again. So this cargo hatch is slightly narrower, so it's 11 wide, so it's 5 either side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the sides are 15, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then join them together across the back. And then centre spine. So. And then once again it's all slabs, like so. And I think you missed one there, Bree.
yeah. Hold on. Side done. I'll give Bree a hand on hers, and then we'll do a jump cut because we've got more measuring to do.
cargo hatch done there. So that's...
Jesus, you cargo hatch. What's a cargo hatch?
where they lower the cargo into. The lids would come off and then lower the cargo into the hatch, into the hold.
I don't know what it means. Is it like a container or something?
Well, it's basically an opening. It allows cargo to go into the bottom of the ship. Basically,
What's cargo?
Oh, I'll explain off camera, Bruce. So I'll do a quick jump cut now. We'll work out what to do next. So back in a moment.
Okay.
Okay, back again.
And now we're going to work on the ship's stern deckhouse.
Yep. So this deck house goes on the very back end, and it's an awkward shaped one. So hopefully we'll get it right. So we're going to go for the back end of the last cargo hatch, and we're going to leave a 4 block gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th block we'll add a centre block, which is there like that. And then the front wall of this deck house is going to be 11 wide, so that's 5 either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. And this deck house is going to have 3 wings on it, so that's the back wall like so. And then we want to build 2 out again at the end, 2 out like so. And then 2 back, 1, 2. And then we're going to curve inwards. We're going to go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we want 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we want 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, and then a centre block in the middle, like so. There we are. Thank you, Brie. And then on the last row of 2 at the back end here, we're going to add a pillar each, so we're going to build them to 4 high, so 2, 3, 4 like that. And then we're going to add a line of blocks back 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then centre block in the middle. We'll join them together like that. There we are. And then what we do then is go to the front wall of the deck house and increase that to 4 high, so 2, 3, 4, and then all the way across the front of the deck house like so. And then the row of 2 on the side, we'll add that to 4, or increase that to 4 high as well. And also the row of 2 going forward, increase that as well. So there we are. There's the deck house like that. And then from the last block of on the top there like so, we're going to add a line of blocks out. Hang on, what's one out? We're going to build out 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we want to build back 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we go back in 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so, and then down to connect to the deck house like so. So there we are. There's our 3 wings. We've got 2 wings at the side and 1 at the back. And then the area between the wings on the side and the wings at the back, increase the deck house to 4 high, like so. There we go, that's that side done there. And then the same between inside here, inside the bridge, inside these wings here, increase the wall to 3 high, so like so. And then the deck will sit on top like that. So there we are. There's our deck house looking like so. And then with the wood decking, we'll just go on the inside, just fill it all in with wood planking like so, and it should look something like that. So do this freehand, get it all out of the way, and then we'll do another jump cut and work out what to do next. You okay, Brie? Oh, also I forgot the back bit as well, just increase that to the same height as well, so 2, 3 there like that. And then the decking will go in the middle. There we go, there's that deck house done there. And then for the windows on it, it's basically the usual stuff.
Kind of looks like a plane.
Yeah. So then for the doors and windows, we'll just do a random at this. So put a pair of doors on the side like that. And then sort of windows. Like so. Like I say, these aren't going to be anything special, I'll just put a couple of windows in here and there. Like that, so windows, 3 windows, door and a window, and then some windows across the front. Nothing special. Yeah, don't worry about the windows just yet, Brie. I'll sort them out in a minute. But there we go. There's one side done, and it should look something like that. So what we're going to do now, we're going to do a jump cut. We're going to work out what to do next, and we shall return in just a moment. So back in a moment.
Okay, back again, and now we're going to be working on the front cargo hatches.
And there should be 3 of them, so we're going to go down to the front end of the ship's superstructure on the main deck. Down here, and We're going to go to the fourth block forward, so it's a 3 block gap basically. So 1, 2, 3, 4. On the fourth block, put a centre block, and the cargo hatch itself is going to be 11 wide, so that's 5 either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then forward 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, like that, and then join them together across the front. So with a centre block there we go. So what we're going to do now is from the back end of the cargo hatch up to where it increases in height, build it to 2 blocks high. So it just goes over the lip like so. There we are.
Oh, I get it. So it looks like it's all the same.
Yeah, like that. So there we are. And then for the centre line, add a spine like so, like Bree's doing.
I knew that.
You knew that. And then either side of that we'll add quartz slabs, so we'll get these in place first. One side done, so I just wait for Bree to do her bit. In the power of magic, she'll be doing it in less than a second. There we go, that's done. Magic of video editing. So now we move on to the next cargo hatch, and we're going to leave a 6 block gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on the 7th block, add a cargo hatch, or the centre block rather. And then this hatch is going to be 11, 11 wide, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 either side of the centre. And then we want to build this one size 11, so 11 forward, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I think that's right looking at the prototype, so it's 11 like that, and then join them together across the front. Like so, and I think this one's 2 blocks, is that 2 blocks high or 1 block high? Just double check it, bear with me.
Okay.
And it's 1 block high, okay, so we just need to add the centre spine. Oh, up a bit on the top, on the top, on the top. Let's have the centre part there.
Sorry, you got me confused because you said it was.
Oh yeah,
one block high.
My fault. So there's the centre spine, and then we add the slabs either side. And these slabs are a pain in the ass to do. There we go.
Yeah, that's one underneath.
Yeah, that's one side done. So once again, the magic of video editing. Breeze side we've done instantly. Right, so there we go, the breeze side's done again. So there we are. So what we're going to do now is move on to the next hatch, and that is going to be a 14 block gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And on the 15th block, put a put a centre block.
You said that the last time.
Yeah, so there we go. So that's that one done there. So centre block, and then we're going to build this one 7 wide. So that's 3 other sides. So it's 1, 2, 3, and the sides are 17 forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, like that. And then across the front. So, and then from the back to the lip there, we increase it to 2 high. Like so. And it should look something like that. And then a centre line, centre spine again, as Bree's doing there. And then after the spine is added, you get your slabs. And add them all the way along the length again, so it's the same process as before. That's one side done, and Bree's side is just being done. And by the power of editing, it's all done. And there we go, that's all 3 hatches done there. And I think for now that we'll call it a day at that, Bree. We've done all the cargo hatches and the deck houses on the top, and ship doesn't look too bad, does it?
No, I like it.
Yep, so we're going to call it a day there, but that's it for part 3. For part 4, we'll probably get the masts, cranes, funnel, and some of the other details done. in the next part, and we shall see how we go from there. So no, it shouldn't be too bad. So what we'll do, we'll log off now. So this is Rich and Bree signing off, logging off, disappearing, and we shall return with another tutorial or another part, or part 3, part 4, whatever part it's going to be next. So we'll leave it at that. So over to you, Bree.
This is Bree signing off, logging in from disappearing, and we'll see you all in the next part.
Yeah, part 4. See you.
Oh, we'll see you all in the next part 4.
Yeah. See you. Bye for now.